Welcome in to Coach's Clips, where each week we take you from the stands into the film room and break down a play from the Bearcats' previous game. I'm Tommy Warhurst alongside Coleman head coach Trent Walker. Tough a game against number 4 team of the state last week. Coach, what you got for us this week?
Yeah, we talk a lot about playing to the Coleman standard, no matter who we're playing. I got a clip on offense and defense I want to show here. When we play to the standard, it's good football. All right, Hartselle did a good job of their scheme. They do things like this. They've got a tight end lined up out here, but we have to line up on him like he's a wide receiver threat, and then motion him into the backfield to create kind of a two-back type set. They're going to run what we call split zone. The offensive line is going to block zone to our left as we look at it, but they're going to bring their sniffer back all the way across. That creates a gap on the other side of the formation. The ones that have to handle that are our linebackers. So you're going to see our linebackers shuffle with the flow, but ultimately got to fall back in. Parker Berry and Magnus Mann are two key players here. When this comes back across, they've got to be a hard edge on it. You're going to see Parker shuffle with the play, but recognize it and fall back into his gap. And you're going to see Magnus Mann reduce the edge here, which leads us to this 1 yard gain on an important rundown. So again, he motions back to the backfield. Our defensive line are taking the gaps. There's an open gap here and an open gap here and here created by this sniffer back. Well, Cooper McSwain's got to fall back into here. This is going to become Parker Berry and then Magnus Mann. So you see a perfect fit up right here and being physical leads to a 1 yard gain. Just like Hartselle, we use motions and trades and shifts to try to gain an advantage as well. So we're going to motion or shift over our tight end and our wing back here, Brooks Lofton and John Luke Witcher. And what you're going to see here is clips pit, because what you're going to see is the protection right here gives Colt a clean pocket, but also this tag had Weston Keel stay in protection to help. So you're going to see this block comes free, but by having the tailback help, it makes sure we can get our pass off here cleanly. We got a concept here. We knew Hartselle was going to play a lot of cover 3 and play the outside third here. So we've got what we call a high-low concept. We're going to try to put this player here, the flat defender, in a vertical stretch. You're going to see a horizontal stretch here by John Luke, and you're going to see what we call a corner route or a flag route here by Brooks Lofton. This corner's got to stay deep, assuming that Brooks is going to run vertical. So now this player's caught in between. If he plays low, we look to throw high. If he sinks high, we can throw this ball low for an easy completion. So you see the routes release here. Colt's anticipating the break. He makes a throw in here. We play a Hartselle defense, only giving up 6 points a game. You got to understand the throws are going to be tight and have to be thrown on time. If this ball is late, it's got a chance to be picked. But you see perfect execution there by our offense. So the routes are correct, the spacing is correct, the timing is correct. That's who we're working to be every down on offense, and we can execute against one of the best defenses in the state.
Coach, we're going to need all phases of the game to be on this week as we chase our first region win at Columbia. Kickoff set for 7 o'clock, Milton Frank Stadium in Huntsville. For Coach Trent Walker, I'm Tommy Warhurst saying so long, and thanks for watching Coach's Clips.
Go Bearcats.